Hello, I'm going to make split pea soup today. And some cornbread. All right, let's go live. Hope you are doing well. Got to bring out my cutting boards so you can see what I'm doing. I am making split pea soup today. So I'm going to put some carrots in my soup. Hope y'all are having a good wait for snow day if you are waiting for snow. Celery and some onion. Split pea soup is super easy. It's a good bean dish, but it doesn't take, you don't have to soak it. Can you turn that down just a little bit? You don't have to soak it. Let me see something here. I forgot to. Shit. All right. All right. You don't have to soak it, and it gets done pretty fast. Split pea soup. Okay. So. Pretty sure. Hi, Devron. How are you? I'm making split pea soup today. Super easy soup that gets done in about 25 minutes. I'm going to put some carrots. I'm doing good, just waiting on the snow. What about you? Are you getting snow where you are? Hello, Carol, Tiffany, Janine, Richie, Bonnie, welcome, Yasmin, Ree, hi. Yeah, going to a barbecue with my meta quests. I don't think I know what that means. What's a meta quest? It's a VR headset. Oh, okay. Oh, so instead of actually participating in the snow, you're going to a barbecue. Okay, I'm with that. I like it. I like it. Let me wash these off. So are those are the other not like America? Oh, so you're not in America. Okay. So you're not waiting on snow like the rest of us. Like us Americans are, huh? I'm going to cut off the ends of the carrots. Oh, you're in Australia. Oh, nice and warm. I'm cut off the ends of the carrots. I clean the celery. I'm going to cut off the ends of the celery. And then we're just going to kind of chop. want a piece of the celery there. There's your piece. I'm on a little later than I normally am. Usually I come on Saturdays around 3. But I figured I could sleep a little bit because I just imagine people will be out trying to get toilet paper and that kind of thing. Milk, eggs, bread. So if you're in Australia, when do you guys have a weather emergency that makes you go out and buy up everything off the shelves, or do you have one? More celery, please. There you go. There's your celery. Do you have events that make you go out and buy everything off the shelves, hunker down at home? I know it's pretty hot in Australia, but what about windstorms? And are there weather emergencies that make people lose it in Australia? Rarely. Okay. Eat the knife and the chopping board. Okay. And here I thought y'all were my friends. Okay. Snowy days join. Cloudy days. Is it cloudy days or snowy days? Just getting my red vegetables ready. Let me eat the onions, please. Here you go. There's your onion. Watch your eyes so they don't get cryy from the onion. Okay. So basically, I have chopped up the onions, the carrots, the celery. Right? Now, I'm going to move over here. We're going to start cooking the split peas. Hold it together. Hold on. I'm going to hold it together. How about that? Sometimes this thing holds good, and today it doesn't want to. I don't know why. There we go. All right. So now I'm going to put some vegan butter in the bottom of the pan. Let it melt. There's some vegan olive oil. They're both going to add flavor. We're going to start adding in what we've chopped. Carrots, onions, celery, all in. Add some pepper. We're going to add some pepper in a minute. Let that all start melding together. I'm going to put some onion powder in it. That's all I have left. Some salt. Pink Himalayan salt is what I like to use. And some pepper. Black cracked pepper. Now I'm going to take my beans and give them a rinse. They don't have to soak or anything, but you just want to give them a little rinse, make sure they're good. And then we're going to rinse them all. So go ahead and put the peas in. This is a bag of dried split peas. Smelling yummy. It looks really pretty too, doesn't it, in the pan? All right, pour it in. Now, instead of whole bay leaves, I use ground bay leaves. So we're going to put some ground bay leaves in. And then we're going to put in mushroom seasoning. And also smoked tarula, which is going to give it a little bit of ham flavor. And now we're just going to start putting in water. What's that noise? Oh. We are making split pea soup. Okay, pour that in. All right. Let's mix it around. And it should be done very soon. Wrong one. Lid on top, let it boil. Now, let me know in the comments, should I make cornbread or should I make, I think I want to make cornbread. I'm not gonna ask you guys. I think I'm gonna make some cornbread. Okay. And this should be super easy. Hot water cornbread. No, we're just gonna make this Krusty's cornbread. Super easy. Now, the way that I make it is I make it a little different than the box because I like a little crust on it. So it asks for 1/3 cup of oil. $3.75 we're gonna put it on. Okay, so it asks for 1/3 cup of oil, and I'm going to do 1/3 a cup of oil, but instead of putting it in the batter, I put it in the bottom of the dish, and I put the dish in the oven to heat it up, and that will make a crust. Okay. There we go. So I'm going to take that and just stick that in the oven while I make the batter. Now, it asks for 1 egg, and I have an egg replacement. So the equivalent of 1 egg is 1 tablespoon of egg replacement, 2 tablespoons of water. So there's our egg replacement, and then we do so 1 to 2. Oh my gosh, I already know what you're looking. I'm making cornbread, and I'm also making split pea soup. One, 2. So you got to do 2 times. 2 times the amount of egg replacement. Now it's asking for 2/3 cup of milk. I remember this was 1/3. So 1, 2. Why are you using egg replacement? Because I'm vegan, because I cook vegan. So I don't eat eggs. So I mix all the wet together. Remember, I put the oil in the pan instead of with the mixture, because the bag asks for you to put it all together, but that's not how I do it. Now this is up to a boil, so I'm turning it down to simmer. My split peas, they got up to a rolling boil, and I'm turning them down to simmer. So I'm gonna take the package. This is just Krusteaz. Not making it from scratch. I can make it from scratch. I do have a recipe in my recipe guide. If you're like, oh, she don't know how to make it from scratch. I do know how to make it from scratch, but I like Krusteaz. It's easy. The one that I make from scratch has oatmeal and cornmeal. So it's gluten-free, actually. You're welcome, Jane. All right, so that's it. So now we're going to do is see how hot our pan is. Let me just look at my beans my split peas real fast. Just make sure they're looking good. Yep. They'll be ready in a bit. Now I'm gonna go and okay, so this has warmed up a bit. I usually let it get warmer. Yeah, it's not very warm at all. See, if I can touch it, that means it's not ready yet. So I'm gonna put some things away while we wait for it to get a little warmer. Because when you warm up that oil, you make a little crust on your cornbread, which is nice if you like it. Some people don't want the crust, but I like the crust. A little crispy. A little crispy. towels. All right, wipe all this off. And then we're going to press this happiness. Yes, it is. All right. Let me still not hot enough. I mean, look at this. Sometimes you have to come back in with more water. Because I just eyeballed it. I didn't measure it right. I'm gonna show you. That's where we're at right now. Whoa, you see it? That's what's happening in the pot right now. Give it a little bit. I have to add more water. Hi, Betty. All right, let's see. Yeah, okay. I think it's warm enough now. Yeah. I like my oil a little warm. Instead of mixing it to the batter, I put it in the oven and warm it up. You can get it hot if you want, but the warm oil is going to make you have a little crispy cornbread. Into the sink. And then back. All right. I don't think we're going to see the end of this food today. Oh, thank you. Someone sent me something. Let me go see who it was. Yay! And then I get an applause too. Thank you. Who was that? I can't tell. I'm from South Africa. What time is it there? It is 7:09 here. Oh, Mama. Okay. It was Mooney Love. Always gives me a rose. What are the rest of you guys doing? Where's your rose? You here watching free cooking every day or whenever I come on? You not giving any gifts? Ooh. It was a little cake came up. Yay. Thank you. Thank you, Moni Love. You guys at least tap the screen if you're not going to give me anything. I'm in here slaving over a hot stove so that you can see how to make split pea soup and cornbread. And you haven't dropped anything. And you can and you're able to do it on, I think I have it set so that you can do it on YouTube as well. So don't think you're getting away with it just because you're not TikTok. You need to give me a gift. And what is it? It's just a few cents. But it makes me feel good because I like to hear that sound. Ching! Yay! It makes me feel good. It's not breaking you. Anyway, I think that, okay, so our cornbread has now made the sound, meaning it's up to 375 where it needs to be. And it only takes about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. So we're not going to be on here. How long have I been on here already? 32 minutes. We're not going to be on here for 20 something minutes while this food gets done. This is where me and you hit the end of the road. But as usual, I will put a picture of the food somewhere. My daughter's boyfriend is Jamaican and vegan tonight. Steph is making eggplant and Jamaican dark and stormy cookies. Ooh, that sounds delicious. My grandfather was Jamaican. So this is, as you can see, it's time to put some more water in there. It's starting to soak it up, but the beans aren't soft enough. So we're going to do that. I'm going to put water in there. I'm going to show you what's happening in the pot. It needs more water. And in we go. Because remember, I eyeballed it. So I just put a little more into it. Looks soft enough. But you know, if you don't want to eyeball it, there are instructions on the package. But look at that. Celery, onion, carrots. Yeah. Whoop. Celery, onions, carrots, green peas, split peas. And that is going to be it was my grandfather, not my dad. And he might have known the cookies. He left Jamaica a long time ago. So depends on when they were invented. Would he know them? All right. So as I'm saying, we're going to end this today because we're not sitting on here for 25 minutes while we're waiting for something to get done. But my cornbread will be done in about 20-25 minutes, and my split peas will also be done in about 20-25 minutes. I will take a picture. I will post it somewhere where you can see it. And I will see you next time. Thank you for joining. Love y'all. Anyway, your recipes are news. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.